this is Raine from Initiative Tabletop, and I'm back with another review. Today we're looking at Feldherr mini cases. Now, Feldherr is a company based out of Germany, and they specialize in foam and carrying cases for your miniatures. Whether it be miniatures from your RPG games like Pathfinder and Dungeons and Dragons, or miniatures for your games like Warhammer or War Machine. So I was nice enough to get some foam and a bag from them, so I wanted to show you guys what they were all about and give you my take on what they offer. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the Maxi Plus. Now this is one of their best-selling bags. It's a nice fabric, a very durable fabric, and on the bag you've got a nice little opening up here, and this is where I just keep my War Machine cards and stuff like that. In here it's really nice. You can keep stuff like dice and templates, cards, what have you, whatever you need. But here's where the meat and taters comes in. So when you open it up, it's got a really nice red lining in it. And when you get it, you're going to get a bunch of foam. Let's just set the foam over here for right now. So on the inside of the case here, you're going to see there's nothing inside. It comes, you can either get them completely empty or you can get them with foam, which we were lucky enough to have them sent with foam. Nice and durable. It's got little pegs on the bottom so you can sit it down. Comes with a nice thick strap on it, and that's the bag itself. So it's plenty big, and what you get in the bag is this stuff like this. It's just foam. It's foam like you're probably going to be used to seeing with like places like Battle Foam. The difference between Feldherr foam and Battle Foam is that Feldherr's foam is much softer, and you'll notice that. As you can see, I've got some of my War Machine stuff in here. It's my, there it is, Pistol Wraith. It's my favorite little guy in there. These are 28mm, what are called troop trays, and so you've got all kinds of spaces in here for troop after troop after troop. I want to say this next piece of foam is a 35mm possibly. And these trays are really sweet because they have larger openings at the bottom and then kind of funnel towards the top, so it's a lot easier to get like Banelord Tartarus in there because he's got a bigger base, and even my Warcaster, get him in there because he's got a large base but not so big at the top. So this foam is really sweet. And finally, you're going to get what's called a tank tray. Now here's where an issue comes in, and I'll explain this more later. The cool thing about the tank tray is it's nice and thick, nice and soft, and it comes with plenty of pluck foam. So I don't know if you can see this, but what these are basically tiny little squares that extend all the way down to the bottom of the foam, and you pull as many of them out as you need to fit in whatever model or miniature you need. So for instance, I just pulled out enough to fit my Seether Jack, but here's where the issue came in. Normally when you get foam from Feldherr, you can either get it pre-assembled or unassembled. Most of the time you're going to get it unassembled, and the way it comes is it comes with this part and this part. I don't know if you can see, there's a little line right here that separates the two. Both pieces of foam are going to have this little orange paper on it that you peel off, and it has like an adhesive backing. So you're basically putting the front of the foam down to the bottom of the foam. Easy to stick. What happened with me is that all of my foam came pre-assembled, and when I went to go pluck these little pieces of pluck foam, I got a giant hole in it. And move a couple other things. So I got two of these tank trays, and it happened with both of them, which is really unfortunate. If I were to put my jack in here, I mean, it could fall out. So that's obviously an issue. Luckily, they did also send what's called monster foam, and it's just gigantic and thick, and so you really have to figure out how you're going to Tetris your foam into your bag. It's not a huge deal. If you, for instance, when I had the problems with putting my Seether in here, you can see I've got my other caster, Tartarus, or not Tartarus, but Asphyxius in here, and he fit in there pretty fine. I just needed to use some scissors and cut out the bottom of the foam. Now, another bag that we have is what's called the Mini Plus bag, and the Mini Plus bag is really sweet. This one came with the correct type of foam. See, it's got a nice little It's got a nice little zipper area for all your cards and your pen. Got room for your dice. This came with what's called Raster Foam, and the way it works is here's another one of your troop trays, but the way it's supposed to be is like this. This comes right out of there. You don't need to do anything with it, and you peel this paper off of here, and that's what's going to give you your adhesive if you want to stick it back in there. These all came in 2 pieces, and I had to pull off the adhesive backing. Let me fix the Negra here. Had to pull off the adhesive backing to put these 2 pieces of foam together. So that's why it worked out, because nothing got stuck. And I don't know why I put that back in there. This is also pluck foam in the raster form, the same way, except I left this one in little blocks, and as you can see, there's no holes in the back of this one because it came the right way. I did contact Feldherr, and I did let them know what a problem I had with it. Luckily, their customer service was great, and they were able to get back to me instantly. So, now that we've taken a closer look at the foam, let's go to my final thoughts. There you have it. You've got a couple bags from Feldherr. They were really nice enough to send us these, which was awesome. One thing I want to mention, like I mentioned when we were taking a closer look at the foam, I did have some issues. I did contact Feldherr. I let them know what problems I had. They assured me that what I was sent, it was an accident, it was pre-production foam, that none of the other foam is like that. Like I said, when I got the Mini Plus bag, perfect. Came perfectly fine. It worked out for me. I just have expanded my army. I played a lot of War Machine. Was looking for an affordable bag. And Feldherr is right there. It's a perfect price range. I know that a lot of the hardcore gamers are going to go towards the theme stuff, maybe like your Battle Foam or your Army Transport. Feldherr is perfect. Even though I had a couple issues with the foam, it still works out for me, just as long as you're careful with it. You can order different foam trays from them and replace any of the ones that you have broken. In fact, if you ever receive foam from them and you have a problem with it, they can replace it for you. I think it's great. These are perfect little gifts, especially now that we're in the holiday season. These would be great gifts for the mini gamer and your family and your friend circle. And I'm really pleased with it. It's a lightweight bag. It goes with me everywhere I go. I can take everything I need. The rule book, the template, my dice, my cards, my markers, everything. Everything I need, I can come right with me, and I'm really happy with what I got. So if you're looking for an affordable bag with foam for your mini games as a transport, check out Feldherr. There'll be a link in the description below, and I think it'll be worth your time. So, I want to say thanks for checking out this review, and I will be back very soon. Until then, happy gaming.